Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I'll be sharing a tutorial on how to make this overall. You can find this pattern in the magazine Patrones Infantiles number 16, and you will find the magazine in Amazon as Patrones Mujer. The links are below. Having said that, let's get started. We'll take pen and paper to write down the materials. Once we have the pattern dressing from the magazine, we cut along the side line that we'll make. These are finished patterns, which means they have 1 cm seams, hems, and cut with notches and green lines. Okay, we press with the arrow on the pockets and we fuse the pieces from the side. This is the front piece and the back piece, and we fuse the center back and we press with the arrow until the notch. And these are the lining and the elastic. First, we overlock all around of the pocket and we're going to fold until the notch, and we want to pass a stitch on the mouth of the pocket. Then we're going to pass a stitch around of the pocket because we need to curve the pocket. We fold in half, and with the help of the pattern we're going to make the mark where is going the front pocket. Place the pocket and pin it. We take the pieces from the back and we face with the front, and we're going to close on the shoulders. And also we take the pieces from the lining, we face the right and back, and we're going to close on the shoulders. We place the pocket and we pass a stitch around of the pocket. Place the reds of the front and back and sew them on the shoulders. Continue with the lining. We face the reds of the lining front and back and we sew them on the shoulders. Now we face the reds of the lining with the main fabric, and we're going to close around of the neckline and around of the sides. Sewing from the center back and continue to all around of the neckline. You have to match the shoulders and the center front. Cut the excess of the fabric around of the neckline and snip the curves. Open the seams and pull the seams to the lining and pass a stitch on the edge of the lining. Now we face the rights and we're going to start sewing the sides. So we start from the bottom and go to all along on the other side. Cut the excess of the fabric. Pass a stitch on the lining, pull the seams to the lining and pass a stitch on the sides. Pass a stitch on the other side. You have to pull the fabric for passing the stitch on the lining. Close the other side. Face the right and close the other side. Cut the excess of the fabric on the sides. Also open the seams and pass a stitch on the sides, pull the seams to the lining and pass a stitch on the edge of the lining. And now turn the piece. You have to turn the piece by the shoulders and pull the old garment through the shoulders. We press with the iron the center back, the buttonhole of the center back. Match the center back, the buttonhole of the button, and place the waistband. Place the other piece under and make the same process on the front. Place the waistband on the front and the other part of the waistband under. Then we're going to take the other piece of the waistband and we're going to sew on the sides. This is the button tape on the center back. We match the button tape and we pass a stitch on it. Then we take the pieces on the waistband, we face the rights and we place one on top and the other one under the back piece. Like a sandwich. Repeat the same process on the front. We place the waistband and we make like a sandwich. Then we cut the excess of the fabric. Place the rights of the waistband and sew them on the sides. These are the pieces from the bottom of the overalls. We face the rights and we're going to close on the sides. Also with the lining, we face the rights and we're going to close on the sides. Face the rights and sew them on the sides. Repeat the process with the lining, face the right and close on the sides. Now we face the right of the lining with the main fabric and we're going to close around of the length. You remember you have to match the sides. And we're going to place the elastic on the length. And we're going to place the piece on the crochet length. So we're going to close on the sides and then we're going to turn the piece. Face the right and sew all around on the length. Cut the excess of the fabric, 1/2 centimeter. The seams and pull the seams to the lining and pass a stitch around. Pass another stitch parallel to the first one and go all around on the length. This stitch is because we need to pass the elastic through this gap. Pull the elastic and pass a stitch. Repeat the process with the other length. And now we place the piece on the crochet length. Face the reds and we sew them along on the piece. Then we fold in half and we pass a stitch on the sides. Cut the corners and turn the piece. Cut the excess of the fabric along of the piece and turn the piece. Fold the centimeter inside of the piece and pass a stitch on it. Then press with the iron. Pass a stitch around on the piece. Repeat the process with the other side. This is the waist. We pass a stitch around of the waist because we need to hold the lining with the main fabric. Now we're going to join the top part of the overall with the bottom part and we match the waistband. So we have to face the right of the waistband with the back of the garment. And we're going to place the elastics on the sides. Face the right of the waistband with the back of the garment and sew them all around on the waist. place the elastic on the sides and pass a stitch for one side, pull the elastic and pass the stitch on the other side of the elastic. And now fold the centimeter inside of the waistband and pass a stitch all around on the waistband. On the sides, you have to pull the elastic and pass a stitch on the waistband. Pass a stitch on the other side, on the other edge of the waistband. And we have finished our overall, and we have to place the buttons on the curved length, and we place the buttons on the center back. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, click the bell button so you get notified once a new video is uploaded. See you soon. Bye.